What's cool about this is this is going to be a really easy way for you to build out your entire policy and procedure manual on the fly when you need it. The only requirement I recommend before you start this process, gather your complete menu of services that you offer. That's going to really help you when it comes to generating this policy and procedure. I'm just going to put in some generics here to get us started. We do want to put the state, so the state is required because it's going to actually use AI on the back end to pull what's required for your specific state. You can put in your practice logo, you can put in your brand colors so that it looks brand specific. And then I'm going to jump in here and let's just throw in a few folks. We have an RN with us, we've got a medical assistant, we've got a master esthetician, and then it's going to have a whole list of services for you to be able to use. Now, this section is where you can really specifically dial it in for your clinic. And then additionally, because we knew we couldn't capture every service out there possible, you can go in here and add a custom policy or a custom procedure that you do that maybe you didn't find in the drop-down list. And then we are going to jump in and say create the manual. Now, the caveat on this is it takes a minute. There's a lot of sections in this manual. We made it super, super in depth so that you weren't missing anything. And so if we jump in here, it's going to start generating and it's going to start building out all of these sections. So as you can see, it's going to take a minute. Okay. And it looks like we're done and we're back. Okay. So a couple of things in here once you jump in is, one of the questions that we always get is how do you edit these? So the first way to do that, you can regenerate it just on the fly. This is the way that I like to do it. So you click AI powered and you just tell it. You tell it exactly what you want to do. So you can say, hey, I don't like the way that this is worded. I really want this changed a little bit. And it will update those however you like it. And then the other way is you can manually go in another core value. And you can manually edit in and save it. And it's going to be on there. The other piece that you can change on the fly is your branding. So say you don't want to have to regenerate this whole thing, we can go in here and say, hey, we're going to add a tagline, or we're going to now add our practice logo, or maybe you updated your address along the way. So you can change all of that stuff here. You can click on manage, and this is where if you don't need a section, say it doesn't really apply to you, you can go ahead and delete it. You can also add sections in here. So I can jump in here at any time and say, you know what, I forgot we actually do sclerotherapy, and it's going to go through and add that to the protocol itself. And then the last piece here is, again, that custom section. So you can go in here and type in what you want that custom section to be called, as well as what that means. And then whenever you're ready, you can hit the print button and export it to a PDF, print it off, and then come back here anytime you need to make a change, and you're golden.